How's it going, guys? Got a new product for you. This is the unboxing of the new Aerocool Dead Silence Micro ATX Mini ATX Performance Gaming Case. So yeah, let's get to it. So that's the box there. Not really much stuff going on. You just got the Dead Silence Aerocool logo, some basic specifications telling you about how many drive bays and what motherboard form factor it can support. That's the side there. Again, not much information. Well, it's got some information, but it's just stuff that you're never going to read. And then the same Dead Silence Aerocool stuff there. You have a blurb about how awesome this case is and what features it come with. And you've got this here. So they do two versions of these cases. One with a window, which is the one I'm unboxing today, and one without. So, but to be honest, it's not really much of a price difference. You're talking about in the UK about £4, something like that, £4 or £5. So it's not much, as you go for which one you like. And on this other side, we have DS Cube window in red. Now, I think this is a bit of a stupid sticker, and you'll find out why after I've opened it up. So, okay, so DS Cube window red. Alright, so let's just crack it up, open. Got me trusty unboxing knife. Alright, just put it to the side. Upside down. And there you go. So you got big polystyrene ends. And another polystyrene end. Now the bottom of this one, be careful not to wreck it, because you have got a little pack there which gives you some extra bits. And then you just got the bag. So I'll just undo. And then it just pulls away. Okay, so this is the case itself. Now the reason why I said that sticker was pretty much irrelevant is simply because the colour in real life is not really red. It's more of a kind of an orangey red. So if you like orange, this is probably the case you want to go for. Now the material is kind of like a matte rubbery material. Yeah, and that's on the front, or this red section. It does look really nice for a Micro ATX case. The material is also matte rubber here as well on the edges. But on the side panel itself, you're looking at a metal one. Now this is the side panel window there. I'm going to leave it on for the purpose of this video because it's not actually my case. So yeah, that's how I feel about that. But yeah, it's a small window. So, it does the job. And that's the back. And you've got a 120mm fan already fitted. You can fit a 140mm fan. Power supply goes down at the bottom. This is the fan cable, get rid of that. You've got 4 PCIe bracket spaces there. So, and that's that side, not much going on. Just another aluminium panel. On the top, we have 2 USB 2.0s, 2 USB 3, reset and power buttons. Now this is a cool little feature. You flip that open and it unlocks it. And that's a little door which hides the front, the top of the case, sorry, which you can fit a 240mm rad or 2 120mm rads. You can have space with 2 120mm fans or 2 140mm fans, and your CD drive for the front bay slides in there as well. So that's how you get access to that from the back. Okay, so I'm just going to pop that back on. Front first and then lock it back into place. Right, I'm just going to open up this side panel. Now It's very interesting how your board actually is orientated in this particular case. So I'll just show you why. So I'll just take off this window. Now, when you take off the window and you look inside, and get the camera. Right, so when you take off the window and you look inside, I'll put the flash on. Now, your power supply goes on here, so it's completely sectioned off in its own little zone, which is great. You do get a dust filter there for the power supply, so you can mount it fan down, so it's not pumping hot air into the case, which is always great. You've got two hard drive bays. If I just pull one out, now they do have holes for 2.5-inch drives, which is an SSD, and then it just pops in there, so that's always great. And then inside, as you can see, you've got another space there for a hard drive or a 3.5-inch card reader, something like that, which goes in the front there, 3.5-inch, then your 5.25-inch there. There's your little Aerocool logo. You'll zoom in on that so you get an idea of what it looks like. Yeah. And yeah, so the way your case is orientated, it actually lays flat on here instead of on the back wall, which is where it normally goes, which is there. So that's always that's a pretty cool design. So then your I/O shield is here, and your graphics cards are here. Now the thing that makes this look cool is when your side panel on, because the window's here on that side. When the side panel is on, all you're gonna see is the card from here, and the important thing about this is the part of the graphics card you'll see is the cool bit where you've got all the you know, your fans and stuff and the cool graphics. So you'll see that through the window, and that's just going to look awesome. So you know, when that's lit up, all you'll see is awesome hench graphics card. Now at the front there, they've given you a very generous 200mm fan, which is pretty cool how they fit such a large fan in such a small case. And then you've got your 120 there. Now, like I said, you do have space for more fans, but obviously they're optional extra. Now on your cable bundle, you know, you got your basic stuff: power switch, front panel audio, you know, all that kind of stuff. We got a USB 3.0 header for your motherboard. What's that? That's just standard USB header, and that's about it really. I mean, as far as dust management goes, the way this front fan here gets air is through these gaps. You see these gaps here. Just get a better view. Yeah, you got gaps, little holes, little slits all around the edges. So the air is coming through these little holes at the front of the panel, and it's going through into here. So there's not a huge amount of airflow going to be ducting through here. I suppose there's two ways you can look at it. Less dust and it's a neater finish, but you got to bear in mind that the airflow in this case isn't going to be amazing. So you know, if you're putting really hot parts in it, you may want to think of a different idea of how you're going to do it. Maybe with water cooling, because you can fit a small radiator over there. Not a huge one. You can fit a thin radiator up there with some fans. Yeah, you could easily get away with it. And yeah, that's probably about it really. So yeah, hope you enjoyed my unboxing, and don't forget to subscribe.